What's up, Meta Nerds? This video is all about the Forcesaber. It was created even before 36,453 BBY by the Rakata, a technologically advanced species whose entire society was developed through the use of the dark side. The hilt of this weapon was made of metal, but instead of a kyber crystal that was used in lightsabers, these used what was called an ebon crystal. This crystal was especially receptive to the dark side, and would need to be shaped by using alchemy, an art that would come to be forbidden by the Jedi Order. Once properly crafted by its dark side wielder, the Forcesaber could manifest an energy blade, made of similar properties to the later lightsaber, but would require the user to channel the dark side. So not only did it look different, but it also ran off of a different energy source. And instead of a regular sword-type weapon, the Rakata mostly preferred to use Forcesaber pikes. When they started to train Force Hounds, the Force-sensitive servants from worlds that had been conquered by the Rakata's infinite empire, they would often use a Forcesaber that was similar to a sword. It would be this version that a member of the Jedi Order named Dogan Locke would see in a terrifying vision where he described an invading army of warriors wielding swords made of fire. Locke would find out what this weapon was called when he met a Force Hound named Zesh that was studying with the Jedi after he discovered the planet Tython during a scouting mission for the Rakata. When the Rakata did eventually invade this planet, one of the first major rifts in the Jedi Order was over the use of Forcesabers for self-defense. Unlike their Jedi descendants, the Jedi use both the light and dark side of the Force, but some felt that to use the dark side to create a weapon, and then use that weapon to kill, would definitely put one out of balance. Others felt that this was not an act of aggression, but self-defense, and was the only way to stop the Rakata, whose empire itself was out of balance, focusing only on the power of the dark side. Many Jedi were shown how to craft Forcesabers by Zesh, who would use this weapon to fight his old Rakata overlord. During this battle, we saw that Forcesabers could have unique colors, just like lightsabers. The lightsaber itself was developed from the Proto-Saber, but the memory of the ancient Forcesaber weapon inspired many aspects of the Jedi's blade, but of course was not an option, since they needed to use Sith alchemy to shape the ebon crystal, and required the dark side to use it. The reason why the Sith didn't use this weapon is because this weapon had been lost to history by the time Ajunta Paul left the Jedi Order to eventually make the Sith, and he and other Jedi were using Proto-Sabers at this time. Because prolonged use of the Forcesaber would drive one further and further to the dark side, it is interesting to wonder how a powerful Sith like Palpatine, Bane, or Vader might have grown even stronger if they were using Forcesabers instead of lightsabers. And though this weapon was mostly forgotten, the divide that occurred in the ancient Jedi Order is still expressed by the galactic scale struggle between those who believe that the Force can be used as a means to an end, and those who believe that using the dark side in any capacity should be strictly forbidden. So that's it for the Forcesaber. If you liked it, go ahead and hit that like button. And if you want to check out our social media, or ways that you can help support this channel, be sure to check out the description down below. If you want to see more, be sure to hit that subscribe button and hit the bell icon so that you get notifications. But more important than all that, remember, every species comes up with unique ways to kill things, and the Force will be with you, always.